Among the historical dramas awaiting release in 2026, Against the Current is highly anticipated thanks to its careful investment in both content and setting, as well as a strong and high-quality cast. The drama is adapted from the novel Lan Shengyuan by author He-Yan Shan and is produced by Tencent Video and Star Alliance Film and Television. The screenplay is overseen by Tong Hua as chief screenwriter, the writer behind renowned works such as Scarlet Heart and Lost You Forever. The drama is directed by Huangying Shang and Chen Dan, creating a historical atmosphere that is both splendid and somber, where every choice comes at a cost. Regarding the cast, Tan Song-yun plays the female lead Zhu Lan Shang Shenjia Lan, a woman born into a prestigious family but later pushed into adversity, forced to live under a lowly identity. Step by step, she fights to reclaim control over her own destiny. Starring opposite Tan Song-yun is Liu Xue as Lin Jin-ki, the legitimate eldest grandson of the Lin family, a man standing between desire, power, and a belated awakening of love. The drama also features Li Ming, Zhang He, Hua Zi, Niu Junfeng, and many other actors, forming a multifaceted picture filled with numerous characters and layers of conflict. The story begins with Shenjia Lan, the biological granddaughter of Grand Scholar Shen. Born a noble young lady, she is well versed in music, chess, calligraphy, and painting, and possesses a dignified and proper temperament. She once had a well-matched engagement with Lin Jin-ki, the eldest grandson of the Lin family, headed by the Minister of Personnel, an alliance admired by many. However, the political arena is never stable. A storm of power struggles erupts, and Grand Scholar Shen is falsely accused of treason. In just one night, the Shen family is exterminated, blood stains the ancestral hall, and wealth and prestige collapse entirely. To protect themselves, the Lin family immediately breaks off the engagement and instead allies with the Zhao family, a clan favored by the emperor. Interests are placed above loyalty, and promises, once made, become something that can be discarded at any time. Amid this great calamity, Zhuan Quan and his wife, household servants of the Lin family who once received kindness from Jia Lan's mother, risk their lives to save her. They use the identity of their own daughter, Zhu Lan Shang, who has just died of illness, to conceal Jia Lan's true identity. From that moment on, Shen Jia Lan dies, leaving only Zhu Lan Shang, a third-rank maidservant in the Lin household. From a legitimate noble daughter to a maidservant, Lan Shang endures every kind of humiliation. She is despised, ordered about, and oppressed, yet she never considers herself inferior. Lan Shang is intelligent, clear-headed, patient, and willing to wait. She understands that in a place like the Lin residence, where power is deeply intertwined, a person without backing, who resists blindly, will only meet a quicker death. It is precisely this calmness and difference that catch the attention of Lin Jin-ki. Lin Jin-ki is the legitimate eldest grandson of the Lin family, handsome, powerful, and with a promising future ahead. On the surface, he cloaks himself in the image of a dissolute playboy, accustomed to using power to obtain what he wants. In reality, he is resilient and highly restrained. His legal wife, Zhao Xingtang, comes from an eminent background and has a sharp, harsh temperament. Though burdened with many unspeakable secrets, she uses her status as the main wife to vent her jealousy and resentment on the women around Jin-ki. Noticing Lan Zhang's beauty and uncommon aura, Zhao Xingtang immediately exiles her to a remote place, assigning her as a maid to a cousin young lady, leaving her to suffer bullying and oppression. Lan Shang silently endures everything, hoping only that one day she can leave the Lin household and keep her family safe. During those dark days, Lan Shang meets Han Liang, a distant relative of the Lin family. Between them exists an unspoken sense of understanding. Han Liang falls in love with her, and Lan Shang is also moved, but her status as a servant prevents her from taking even half a step forward. A turning point occurs when the cousin young lady causes trouble and is expelled from the household. Lan Shang falls directly into Lin Jin-ki's hands. Recognizing her exceptional talent and intelligence, Lin Jin-ki seeks to win her over and use her as his eyes and ears. For the safety of her adoptive parents, Lan Shang is forced to compromise. Later, while Jin-ki is away, Zhao Xingtang, consumed by jealousy over Lan Shang being favored by Lin Jinqi, repeatedly plots against her. She imprisons Lan Shang and plans to sell her into a brothel. Lan Shang risks her life to have a message delivered, and in the end escapes only thanks to Han Liang. Han Liang promises that once he passes the imperial examinations, he will help free her entire family from servitude. However, later on, Lin Jinqi returns in glory after earning merit, while Han Liang, for the sake of his future, marries a noblewoman. Lan Shang harbors no resentment and quietly withdraws. When her adoptive father is falsely accused and imprisoned, she is forced to submit herself to Lin Jinqi's power in exchange for her family's lives. From then on, she becomes Lin Jinqi's concubine, directly confronting the harsh malice of Zhao Xingtang. As Lin Jinqi and Lan Shang gradually develop feelings for each other, Lan Shang remains cautious at heart. She fears that what binds her is not love, but confinement under a beautiful name. A major incident occurs when members of the Lin family encounter disaster. Lan Shang risks her life to save them, becoming someone respected by the entire Lin family. Meanwhile, Zhao Xingtang, due to excessive scheming and manipulation, brings calamity upon herself and ultimately meets a tragic end. Later, when Lan Shang and Lin Jinqi flee to Yanzhou hoping for peaceful days, she is nearly sold into a brothel once again, only to be rescued by Jinqi. When the family forces Jinqi to take another legal wife, Lan Shang, unwilling to be drawn back into the inner court struggles, asks to leave the Lin family. For the first time, Jinqi chooses to stand on her side and refuses a political marriage. After enduring so much suffering, Lan Shang realizes that freedom is not about escaping, but about being strong enough to stay and take control of her own choices. As the wrongful case against the Shen family is gradually overturned, Lan Shang is no longer a submissive maid. Using her wisdom and ability, she clears the injustice against the Shen family, restores justice for her grandfather, and reclaims her own identity. In the end, Lin Jinqi marries her in a proper and honorable ceremony, not out of possession, not out of favor, but out of love and respect.